Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here. My name is Stephen Palmer. I'm an elections officer with the State Elections Enforcement Commission. I'm joined today by my colleague Rhonda Salvatore, who is an accounts examiner with the SEEC's Audit and Disclosure Unit. For the record, today is Thursday, June 26th, 2025. The time is 11 a.m., and I'd like to formally convene today's lottery. Also joining us from the Commission are Interim Executive Director and General Counsel Claire Kindle. We have Staff Attorney Miriam Bitar, Clerk of the Commission Sherry Lynn Legou, our Director of Campaign Disclosure and Audit Salman Munir. And joining us today, we are pleased to have with us Peter Lewandowski, Executive Director of the Office of State Ethics. Director Lewandowski is here to serve as our independent observer. Welcome, Peter. And of course, we could not do any of this without our terrific IT analyst, Jonathan Ortiz. So Jonathan, thank you so much for organizing all the IT. And certainly I would be remiss if I did not thank CTN for covering our event today. We are here to conduct a lottery pursuant to Connecticut General Statutes 9-7B to determine whether House District 113 will be subject to post-election review for the special election that was held on Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. For today's lottery, if the district is selected, all eligible candidate committees that ran in that district will be subject to post-election review. Now, in order to be eligible, a candidate committee must meet both of the following criteria. The candidate was legally required to form a candidate committee at the time of the special election, and the candidate either appeared on the ballot in the special election or received a grant from the Citizens Election Program. Now, to be clear, write-in candidates who registered a committee but did not appear on the ballot and did not receive a grant from the CEP, or those not legally required to form a committee, are not subject to post-election review. And for this special election, as with all elections held since November 2018, we will be using, as required, a random weighted lottery to determine whether the district will be reviewed. Now, on the screen before you, you will see that the district will be allotted 5 cells on the Excel spreadsheet. The first cell will correspond to a non-selection determination and is colored yellow. The second, third, and fourth cells represent the district's selection history from the 2020, 2022, and 2024 regular elections. If the district was selected for review in a past election cycle, then the cell will be colored red. If the lottery number drawn today corresponds with this cell, indicating that a district was chosen before, then the district will not be chosen this time. If the district was not selected for review in a prior cycle, then the cell will be colored green. If the lottery number chosen corresponds to a district that was not chosen previously, then the district will be selected this time. The fifth and final cell corresponds to a selection determination for the special election and will be colored blue. Lottery numbers 1 through 5 have been entered into the 5 cells respectively. Now, for this lottery, we will be using the free and publicly available random number generator at stattrack.com. The district will be selected for post-election review if the first number drawn in the random number generator corresponds to a green or blue cell. If the number drawn corresponds to a red or yellow cell, the district will not be chosen, and none of the candidates in that district will be reviewed. A summary of the spreadsheet will be printed and initialed by our SEEC staff attorney, Miriam Bitar, Salman Munir, our audit director, and our independent observer, Mr. Lewandowski. All certified lottery results will be published on the SEEC's website. In addition, this lottery is being recorded, and the recording will be also posted on the SEEC's website. After the conclusion of today's lottery, Commission staff will also notify the candidates of the lottery results. Now at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Rhonda, who will take us through the lottery process. Rhonda?
Good morning. I'm Accounts Examiner Rhonda Salvatore. As Stephen mentioned, we are conducting a lottery for the April 22nd special election in House District 113. We will be using the free public random number generator available at www.stattrek.com. Once the numbers are generated, we will read the selected number aloud, enter the result on the lottery results spreadsheet, print it from StatTrek, and have our independent observer initial the printout. Now we begin. On the StatTrek random number generator page, I am now going to enter 5 for the amount of random numbers, the minimum value being 1, the maximum value being 5. The duplicate numbers is false as to not allow for duplicate numbers, and we are going to calculate. As I mentioned earlier, we will use the first number in the set as the drawn result. The first number is 4. This number is drawn and it corresponds to a red cell. This district was previously selected and is not selected this time. I will now print the StatTrek result and the spreadsheet for review and signature by our independent observer. The lottery has now been completed. The results are being printed, reviewed, and certified. This concludes today's lottery. Thank you for joining us.
No audit.
No audit.